Courage by Robert William Service, 1874 to 1958. Today I opened wide my eyes and stared with wonder and surprise to see beneath November skies an apple blossom peer. Upon a branch as bleak as night, it gleamed exultant on my sight, a fairy beacon burning bright of hope and cheer. Alas, said I, poor foolish thing, have you mistaken this for spring? Behold, the thrush has taken wing, and winter's near. Serene it seemed to lift its head, the winter's wrath I do not dread, because I am, it proudly said, a pioneer. Some apple blossom must be first, with beauty's urgency to burst into a world for joy athirst, and so I dare. And I shall see what none shall see, December skies gloom over me, and mock them with my April glee and fearless fair. And I shall hear what none shall hear, the hardy robin piping clear, the storm king gallop dark and drear across the sky. And I shall know what none shall know, the silent kisses of the snow, before candles silver glow, before I die. Then from your frost-gemmed window pane, one morn you will look in vain, my smile of delicate disdain no more to see. For though I pass before my time, and perish in the grail and grime, maybe you'll have a little rhyme to spare for me. Okay, this is a poem by Robert William Service. He was an Englishman. He was born in Lancashire. He was brought up by his aunts in a small town in Ayrshire. And then I think when he was 20 or 22, he emigrated to Canada and started working in a bank. Then he was sent to the north of Canada, to the Yukon, and he started writing poems about the Yukon gold rush and mining and what it was like to be in the far north. And these poems were very, very successful. And he started to write more, and eventually he gave up being a banker because he was able to live off his poetry. And let's see, later on he became a journalist, a war correspondent, and he went to the Balkan Wars before the First World War, and he was an ambulance driver in the First World War. He also worked as a journalist, a war correspondent in the First World War. So, courage. What's this poem about? Okay, this poem, the idea is the courage to do things that other people don't do. To be brave enough to break the mold, to go against the grain, to try different things. There are things that people say, no, you can't do that. And this is about a piece of apple blossom that appears in November. Normally apple blossom will appear in April, or maybe even in May, March, April, May. And this person looks out of their window and they see this apple blossom, and this apple blossom seems to be out of place, but it's saying that I am the first to do this. I will see things that no other apple blossom has ever seen. And this is the pioneering spirit, the bravery, the courage to go where nobody has gone before, to do things no one has done before, and to see the results. And normally, by adventuring, you will experience things that no one else has ever experienced, and you will open up possibilities. And this is something that will help you grow and become a different person. So today I opened wide my eyes and stared with wonder and surprise to see beneath November skies an apple blossom peer. So I looked out of my window, and this is November, and I saw some apple blossom on a tree. Upon a branch as bleak as night, it gleamed exultant on my sight, a fairy beacon burning bright of hope and cheer. So he saw this piece of apple blossom, and everything outside was cold and bleak, and winter was clearly coming. But this was like something beautiful, something that was a complete contrast to the death of winter. This was the rebirth, or perhaps rebirth too soon. And this was like a fairy beacon, like a fire of hope burning, saying that, okay, winter's coming, but that's not a problem. Yeah, winter isn't a problem. And the apple blossom was very happy to be there. Alas, I said, poor foolish thing, have you mistaken this for spring? So I said, you're crazy. And when people do new things, where they break new barriers, normally the status quo says, these people are crazy. These people don't know what they're doing. And I said, do you think this is spring? Behold, look, the thrush has taken wing. The thrushes have flown away, and winter is near. And you're crazy to do this. Serene it seemed to lift its head. The winter's wrath I do not dread, because I am, it proudly said, a pioneer. So the apple blossom said to me, I'm not afraid of winter. I don't care. Because I'm a pioneer. I am boldly going where nobody has gone before. I'm going to I am the first to do this. I want to see the results, because like this we will learn. Some apple blossom may be first, with beauty's urgency to burst into a world for joy athirst, and so I dare. So the apple blossom says some piece of apple blossom has got to be the first piece of apple blossom. There's always got to be a first one, because in the season. And I burst with beauty. I come into with beauty into a world that is desperate for joy, is desperate for happiness, because the bleakness of winter is coming. All the trees have lost their leaves, it's cold, and I am now providing beauty to this this barren place. I am providing something different, something new. And I shall see what none shall see. December skies gloom over me, and mock them with my April glee and fearless fair. And I'm flowering in November. I will see things that no other apple blossom has ever seen. I will see the skies of December, and I will mock them. I will with the happiness of April. So I'm here showing the happiness and the beauty of April, and I am going to be fearless despite the oncoming winter, despite the troubles. And I shall hear what none shall hear, the hardy robin piping clear, the storm king gallop dark and drear across the sky. So, as an apple blossom, I will hear things that no apple blossom has ever heard before. And this will be the robin singing its song, because the robin is about in winter, but when summer comes, the robins disappear. They go away. And I will see the storms, the stormy skies, the storm clouds galloping, running across the skies. And I shall know what none shall know, the silent kisses of the snow, the Christmas candle's silver glow before I die. And I will learn new things. I will go where see things no one or no apple blossom has seen. I will learn what it's like to be kissed by the snow. And I will experience Christmas. No apple blossom has ever experienced Christmas before. And I will see the glow of the candles before I die. Then from your frost-gemmed window pane, one morning you will look in vain, my smile of delicate disdain no more to see. And then you will look out of your window one day, and it'll be covered in frost, in the diamonds of frost. And you will look for me, but you won't see me. You won't see my smile of disdain, my smile sneering at the cold. I will not be there any more. But though I pass before my time, and perish in the grail and grime, and although the fact that I'm going to die earlier than apple blossom normally dies. Yes, I'm going to die early in the cold and the grime. I've been looking for this word grail, but I can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. And I will die in the cold and the dirt of winter. Maybe you'll have a little rhyme to spare for me. So maybe you will remember me. And you will remember, when I'm gone, you will remember me. You will remember that I was a pioneer, that I was an adventurer, and maybe my adventuresome spirit will rub off on you. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Courage by Robert William Service.